Hello, boys and girls. Welcome once again to Sahel Networks. In the today video, we are going to implement routing between the blue and the green VLAN by using a layer 3 device, a multi-layer switch. Okay, as you can see here in the option 3. During option 2, which you can find somewhere there in my channel, will be shown on your screen. The last video, we implement what is called a router on a stick. In this setup presents some limitations, which I explained in the last simulation. So in this new setup, what you can see, what is the difference maker here is that this layer 3 device, a multi-layer switch, also called multi-layer switch, is nothing else than the mix of switch and a router, meaning the router and the switch has been merged together. And the outcome, the result, is the multi-layer switch, as you can see here. So the user in the green area are in VLAN 20, and those in the blue area in VLAN 10, okay, with the corresponding IP address as mask. Okay, those gateway will be configured where normally, and based on the last video, on a router, isn't it? But actually, our Cisco switch, multi-layer switch, is playing the role of router, meaning on this multi-layer switch, we should configure the VLAN, assign the interfaces to the corresponding VLAN, and we should configure a logical interface, which is the layer 3 interface of each VLAN, logical one, and the IP address configured should be our gateway. So without wasting too much time in the theory, I can explain in the full extent in the theory if you want me to record in to go deeper in a new video. But let's jump right on the packet tracer and see how that works out there. So here we have the multi-layer switch. As I already said, blue area VLAN 10, green area VLAN 20. You should always look at your network topology and the configuration by keeping a certain logical, the logic in your way of tackling the issue or the problems, okay? So what we should do here, as on the switch, we have to put the users in the blue area in the same VLAN, the user in the red and the green area in the same VLAN. Let's do that first. And how we do that? If you don't know, check my last video topic VLAN. We should first create VLAN. The name is marketing. We create VLAN 20. The name is sales. I don't want to waste time. Reason why I will choose interface range F5 1 from 1 to 2. I say switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 10. This is when you don't want to waste time. You want to be quick. Okay. So I do the same with the interfaces from 3 to 4. Okay. I say switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN. Instead of 10, we say 20. Do show VLAN. Look at it here. VLAN 10 with the name 20 has been configured and port 1 and 2 assigned to. VLAN 20 with name sales configure and port 3 and 4 assigned to as per our setup design here. So now the question should be, where are our gateway? Where did we configure our gateway? Our gateway have not been configured yet for the corresponding VLAN. Do show IP interface brief. The reason why we say multi-layer switch or layer 3 device is that it can switch and it can route. All those interfaces can function as layer 2 interfaces. They can also function as layer 3. See right here, interface VLAN 1 on the switch itself. If you have a normal layer 2 device, you will not see any logical interface. Okay, interface VLAN 1 you will not see. Now we have to create interface VLAN 10. Okay, look what happened. Do show IP interface brief. It will create a logical interface here. But to that interface, we still need to assign an IP address, which will be the gateway for the blue area. Okay, we say IP address 192.168.10.254. Okay, the mask .0, no shot, no IP proxy app. Now we say VLAN 20, not VLAN 20, but interface VLAN 20. You got it? Okay, the same thing, no IP proxy app. In terms of the IP address, the difference is at the third octet PAM. No short and show IP interface brief. Look right there. We have those. Question: can we, from the switch, from the layer 3 switch, look, I have a mistake, I have a typo. Look right here. Not 102, not 102, but 192. Conf it will not work. So you see what can be interface VLAN 10, what can be a mistake, that can be that somebody it can be introduced to your configuration. If those kind of interface are introduced into your configuration, you will search for them. You have a hard time finding them. Okay, do show IP interface brief. This is the reason why we control everything. Everything is configured now. Question: can we ping 192 Sadio from the layer 3 switch? The answer should be yes. We can ping Sadio. Look right there. Can we ping Musa, which is in the green area, from the switch? The answer is yes, we can ping. But now, this shows that our IP stack on the layer 3 switch is functioning correctly. The question is here. Let's go to Sadio. Ping 192.168.10.2. Can Sadio ping Fatima? Of course, yes. Sadio can ping Fatima. They are in the same VLAN, in the blue one. Now, can Sadio ping Musa? The answer should be yes, isn't it? The answer should be yes, isn't it? But look right here. The answer is no. Why is it pinging Fatima? The answer should normally be no. Okay. Look right here. Maybe because I did configure the switch, I delete no IP routing. I configured the switch previously for the French channel. Maybe this command is still in. Normally, this command is by default not in. Okay. So come right here. Look, without that command, look right here. Sadio cannot communicate with Musa. Normally, when you configure the layer 3 device, the inter-subnet communication is not possible as long as you don't go there to the switch and configure this command that I've just disabled. Meaning this command is crucial. Remember it when you configure the layer 3 device. On the router, you don't need it because the router is there to route traffic between different subnets. But the layer 3 device can be used as on layer 2, can be used as layer 3 or both. Okay. Now, in order to activate the layer 3 function, routing between different subnets, you need to add this command. Okay. IP routing. Come on. IP routing and enter. By adding that command, look what happened now. Sadio can ping Musa, pen, okay? And of course, if Sergio can ping Musa, then Sergio can also ping Josiane, isn't it? Because Musa in the same VLAN like Josiane, it doesn't make sense. It's not deterministic if Sergio cannot ping Josiane. While pinging Musa, he should be able to ping Josiane. If doesn't ping, it will mean that Josiane may have an issue with her PC. Okay, that was all. That was everything you need to know in the IP routing between the subnet using a layer 3 device. Only configure the interfaces. After you configure the VLAN, configure the interfaces in the right VLAN, and then go at the layer 3 and configure your gateway, and do not forget activating IP routing. Okay? I hope this has been informative for you. I hope you learned something from that. If yes, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, and subscribe also on YouTube and share with others. Write comment, like, and ask questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.